Video 72. November 28, 2011. Answers and considerations. Mythi. There is an old satellite that was dubbed Black Knight, which has sporadically transmitted messages, indicating the source to be the star system Epsilon Boötes, in the position it occupied approximately 13,000 years ago. Can you tell us what this object is? Well, this artifact was originally installed in the orbit of your moon after the last armed struggle for control of the solar system for about 13,000 years. It was installed by the consortium that, 2,000 years later, got the official formation of the Galactica community, which now takes care of this part of the galaxy. When the Community Galactica took over this colony to about 11,000 years ago, it was transferred to the orbit of the Earth above where the base would be built in Antarctic. See, at that time Antarctic had no ice, was covered with temperate forests and large lakes. Your ship called Shuttle has been orbiting alongside the satellite. Your astronauts have touched, filmed and examined, but it is impregnable to your current technology. This device sends regular information on the communications captured on the planet. Since the beginning of your colonial civilization sends atmospheric analysis and information about the energy fields of the planet. It is an ancient artifact, installed by a derivation of the civilization of Camelopardalis from Boötes constellation. It is fully functional and works in real time. Mythi. Where is Elenin and Nibiru? What should we expect the sequence of events? Friends, Elenin no longer poses any further threat, for all its influence was eliminated by the actions of the Community Galactica. The system Nibiru is en route, with controlled speed. We do not know exactly what will be the decision-making Community Galactica, but it seems they are giving rope to your elites for them to hang themselves. Soon you will be watching Nibiru, as your ancestors observed on other occasions, but the date of first display depends solely on the date to be determined by the Community Galactica. They are waiting for the sequence of events, as directed by Pleiadians community, which was responsible for the integration of this particular colony in the intergalactic community. The Pleiadians is that will define when the Galactica community should intervene at all. The planet you call Tyche or Enoch should have been released by your scientific community. But we understand that they do not have the slightest intention of doing so. You are already noticing large increases in instability on the behavior of atmospheric phenomena. Because the weakening of the geomagnetic field of the planet is impossible to be repaired, is a natural behavior. The closest to the galactic equator more the field weakens, and this allows a large absorption of solar and cosmic energy causing these changes. The physical poles, that is, the inclination of the axis of rotation of the planet, starts its migration to the point of balance caused by the movement of magma that is gaining in temperature by the amount of energy absorbed. This should be intensified in these early months of 2012. The economy of your planet is ruined for the people, for all that is happening is a fiction. Your elites have everything under control, It's like your game called chess with all the moves previously combined. Where checkmate is to reduce population worldwide. Be prepared to face this theater mounted by your elites. The easiest way for them is to provoke an uprising of the people. To be able to control the chaos in the event of global proportions. Your governments have launched an artifact recently en route to the new planet. They want a contact as they found that it is an inhabited planet and extremely technical. A committee of reptilians from Martian colony has tried to schedule a visit leading representatives of your elites to welcome them, but the schedule was refused by the Pleiadians until order is restored and real leaders are recognized. After all, the reptilians are still suspended from any activity involving this humanoid colony. Mythi, why you referred to this new planet as the 12th? Well, for us there are 11 celestial bodies considered planets in your system. They are called by you of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Eris, and Haumea. Mythi Jerry asks, in a random video was captured a luminous phenomenon reaching the Sakurajima volcano, you could tell what it is? As I explained earlier, the Arcturians are trying to control large eruptions. This technique to relieve pressure in small doses keeps the volcano under control for some time. This flash scene, this movie, is a discharge of an energy beam fired from a ship with the field of invisibility on. So only the beam is visible, it starts from nothing and ends reaching the volcano. The Arcturians work not only in the undersea environment, they operate in any environment. Mythi, Thomas asks, the statues of Easter Island and its subscribers have never been explained, can you tell us something about it? Thomas, according to records, this island was a base for meetings among advanced races of Atlantis. From Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Lemurian, a civilization of an ancient region near the coast of India, which was devastated by tectonic movements there are about 18,000 years ago. These statues were signaled territories and boundaries of stellar positions. Prophets of old pre-Inca civilizations of South America were also taken to these meetings as guests. In each meeting, a new statue was taken by one of the spacecraft and placed at the corresponding location. Through anti-gravity techniques, the records that were made in the rocks are ancient references of the participants and guests of these meetings. Mythi, when we can expect some kind of direct assistance from our older brothers anyway? My brothers, you may not realize, but for thousands of years are having this help. When your elites began the final push for the consolidation of its plans, will be time to act. This timing is now in the hands of Pleiadians. They have many families living among you, and will know when and where they should report the beginning of our intervention. Think this time not as an end but as a new beginning for the human race, totally free of colonial influences. It will be the beginning of the glorification of a new breed of brothers with a lot to do to rearrange the planet.